What's up, everybody? Elias here with an update. Another show has sold out, and we have 2 other shows with low ticket warnings for the Million Watts Tour this December. We're hitting some of our favorite cities like the Webster in Hartford, Wally's at Hampton Beach. We're getting back into Canada. We're stopping into Green Bay to party with our friends at 94.7 The Razor. We have a very special show at the Apollo Theater. We're at Nonpoint Home Base in Chicago at the Bottom Lounge. We're in Louisville, Angola, and of course, our 2 sold-out shows in Flint, Michigan. Get your tickets now because you're not going to want to miss the show. We're bringing Head PE, Sumo Cyco, and VRSTY along for the party. Go to nonpoint.com to get your tickets and VIP access today.
Hey!
Yay!
Hey.
Million watts. Let's go.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
It's
great.
It's outstanding to get us all lovely. We're all lovely people, but it's all these
Yeah,
people in one area into one place where we can all hang out.
Amazing.
Yeah, man, we'll be hanging out soon. And I love your background, Jared. By the way,
Oh, thanks. Is it distracting?
Hell yeah.
no.
No.
No, the bikini clad lady in the back for a second there. I was like, oh, hey. No, man. So I'm excited about this. How you guys feeling? How's everybody doing?
Excellent.
I am so
stoked.
stoked, dude. Because like we had nothing to do for the end of the year, and then when we got the call for the Nonpoint tour, I was like, yes, Nonpoint saving Christmas. So yeah, I'm just so stoked to get out there and rock all the way up to Christmas. It's great.
Yeah, I'm
perfect way to end the year.
Yeah.
I'm stoked to have because we have all done shows together recently. Some not so recently. Jared, we just did something over in Australia not too long ago.
That was great.
Which was so much fun. It still goes down as one of the most amazing. I felt most dangerous, close to getting arrested in customs tours I've ever done in my life. Which was great. It was on edge the whole time. I was so excited. We were all so excited the whole time. It was like, are we really gonna go through here smelling like this? But it was great. It was great. We had a great time with you guys. And then you hey, come on, man. We're just okay. But then going out with Sky, going out with Joey and Sumo and VRSTY, you guys both joined me on stage when you guys were out with me, and that still goes down as one of our fans' greatest moments on stages. Both of you guys coming out on stage with us, and it just so happened that it was like the same song, which is crazy. So we got to figure out for this new tour where we can do multiple songs. Jared, you got to come out. We're talking about doing tribute on this tour. Which, which has Slick Rick's Children's Story, Woo-Ha Got You All in Check by Busta, and Method Man. So it would be fun to get us all out on stage doing something fun for that one too, man. I feel like that would be a really good.
Awesome. I'm always down, Elias.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm down. I'm down already. The moment you said tribute, I was like, I'm down.
Yeah, dude. Awesome. I'm ready to go. Just tell me when you need me. What part?
Yeah, we're gonna hash all that out. But I'm excited to get on stage with you guys. You guys always put on such great shows. And I think that's what all of our fans are gonna like the most, is the fact that as soon as you walk in the door, from the second the first note hits to the last note, it's gonna be all fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be
right. They won't have to sit through any like shitty bands.
Yeah.
Yes, well said.
All killer, no filler, all the way, for sure. And we've already got some sold out shows, so people got to get their tickets now if they want to be part of the fun.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Before the rest of them sell out, and then you can't complain because we told you. Now it's your fault if you can't show up.
Well, Wally's, I know Hampton Beach. We always do great there. I don't know how you guys, if you guys have played that venue before, but it's right there on the water. Lots of fun. The fans there are so much fun. last time I believe we played there, we've done Halloween shows there, but the last show there was sold out. So I feel like with us, it's definitely going to be one of those shows that sells out. So if you're in the New
Dude,
Hampshire,
I love Wally's.
so much fun.
Definitely.
Wally's
It's
is a
right
lot of
like
fun.
a few blocks from the coast, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Any Wally's memories you guys got?
Yeah, dude. It's funny you say that because I remember having my son there when he was like 5 years old. And I don't know if you remember, Elias, the venue used to own like an apartment like down the block to the beach where they'd let you go chill at. But it was
That's
kind of like fucked up and dilapidated or whatever. You know, my 5-year-old son was like, whoa, this is great, you know. So yeah, I remember that.
yeah.
I
That
love
that was the dressing room.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, hey, you just want to change up real quick.
Right.
Where do I go to change up? They're like, okay, we have a runner for you. It's about 2 blocks that way.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, man. I remember one time we played Wally's. It was like snowing sideways, freezing cold, insane. But they always have good food right there on the boardwalk area.
Yeah.
Right. I always get there's pizza like right next door, and I always get that pizza right there. But I'll tell you what, as far as like touring in the winter, it seems like when I get to clubs, I'm mostly used to being there when it's cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't go nowhere.
Yeah. I feel like every time I've been there, it's been on the off season when it's not actually like beach weather. So I feel like when they're there and there's nothing else to do, you can't go to the beach, you come to the shows. You just have some fun and rock out. And
I mean,
have some good food.
technically, you could always go to the beach. It just, it's not advised.
Not as fun.
So,
it's not advised.
it's not advised. But,
Yeah,
you do what you please.
Some polar dips, maybe.
Yeah, we've all taken that long walk trying to find something to eat from Wally's on that off season. Like, hey man, the pizza ain't gonna cut it right now. We got to find something else, and then you just pick a direction and you just go as far as your fingers and toes will let you.
Especially like, I haven't been on the real tour buses, but man, they'll just drop you off at the club and like you're on your own, survivalist,
Yeah, no, you're absolutely on your own, especially when it comes to the elements there, man, because they can cut through some clothing for sure.
I'm gonna bring a lot of survival shit though. My thickest boots.
Smart.
North Face jacket, couple of them. You got to be ready to go.
You got to be ready.
Yeah.
Don't you hate when one of your crew guys is out there all like cold? It's like, bro, you knew you were coming out in the winter.
Bro,
Here's your jacket.
it is the worst. That literally always happens to us. Like, actually, we'll tour through like the fall, and we're like, oh yeah, it's fall or whatever. It should be like a little, it'll be all right. And then you get out there, it's freezing, and you're like, bro, what are we thinking?
It's that long extended period of time in that kind of weather that it just gets down into the bone. It doesn't let go until like you get into a hot shower and finally like
right.
For sure.
Especially up in that Michigan area, right by the Great Lakes. That cold up there is just super gnarly, right?
Oh yeah. The worst is if you have a breakdown in the winter. We were stuck on a highway for 12 hours. And just so happened we were not even in a van or a bus. We were renting a U-Haul at the time because we already had a breakdown. So we were on the highway in a U-Haul for 12 hours. And we had to turn off all the engine because we had no idea if we were just going to run out of gas. So we hiked back a kilometer. Meanwhile, I had the flu, so that was really fun. And we just like hunkered down in one of those little rest stops that just has like a vending machine. We're like trying to like figure out how long we're gonna be there and if we should like grab all the vending machine food and like start divvying it up to make sure that we could survive.
You're considering grand larceny. You're like, I only have $1.50, but the Snickers and the Cheez-Its, come on, bro. I need substance and the sweet tooth. Figure it out.
That's usually when you start punching the machine there. Like, let me get one thing, but you start shaking. Like, give me the rest of this.
Oh no, man! For real, yeah. We're we're gonna definitely be prepared for it.
Yes,
But there's
please.
a couple. I mean, we're heading a little bit south, a little bit. We'll touch
Oh.
on it.
Dude, don't
A
you
little
love
bit.
it? You have
Yeah.
a bunch of shows in Florida during the winter. It's like, yay.
Yeah.
Man,
That'd be the
the few
best.
times, because I'm not really allowed to go to Canada. I mean, I am, but my drummer is not allowed there, so we generally skip it. But the last time we went, I was just could not believe how fucking cold it was and how high the snow was in Canada. It was just like I was really impressed.
What can we
For sure.
expect, Sky?
Man,
Please tell
You'll
us.
be good. You'll be good. Just you know what? December, early December, we're gonna be okay. I'm gonna hope that we don't have like a crazy snowstorm at that point. But Toronto is fine just because it's and you know it's just the drive to Montreal is the only thing. Maybe I'm thinking you know we want to be all got our snowsuits and ready for whatever happens. But
bro.
we'll be okay. We'll be okay.
She's-
It'll be fun. People know how to party there, and they're
Nah.
used to the cold weather, so they'll come out no matter what.
The moment you said snowsuit, I got nervous. I'm like, a snowsuit? Nah.
No,
I'm nervous. Now I'm nervous, bro.
nah, you do what the old truckers used to do. Just in case anything happens, you always have a bottle of Jack, so that way you can pound it and just
There you
pass
go.
out, and you wake up, and the tow truck will be there, and you're
Yep.
good.
I already
That
got
is
my
so
snowsuit
true.
fashion. I've got like this really cool like one piece with like a skeleton all over it. So I'll bring some extra stuff if you guys want to borrow some winter wear
Yeah,
and look
lime
very
green.
fashionable at the same time.
Lime green is my color, so if you got anything,
Gotcha.
hook me up.
Bro, she really said snowsuit. I was just thinking about like a jacket or like maybe like a casual little coat, and she said snowsuit. I'm like, damn, it's over. It's a wrap for us.
All right, let me look here in the comments here. I didn't even. I was like, man, nobody's talking because I had it over a private chat. There's a
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
people have been talking a lot,
I
bro.
had it too. Okay, thanks for that, bro. Now I see where they're at.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, man, ain't nobody here. Oh, there's a lot of people
Okay.
here. Here we go. Here we go. Good Lord. Okay, any
Yo.
chance New Zealand show? Actually, New Zealand, Australia, it's coming. It's coming very
Yeah,
soon.
yeah. That's great, dude.
Actually, somebody just spoke to me today and was talking about things there, Jared. So we'll be talking also too.
Dude, the
later.
same thing when I was just in Australia, they were talking to me about Nonpoint, getting Nonpoint over there. So maybe we can go together.
This package would be great there. So
Oh, dude, last
be
time it
awesome.
was amazing. Yeah.
I probably
Yeah.
wouldn't come back though.
lots of fun. Lots
Been
of
to New Zealand, but never toured Australia.
Oh, really? Normally it's reverse though.
It's
I think.
reverse, right? Yeah,
Normally
we
you
had
go to Australia, but don't quite make it to New Zealand. But I have this new contact from a band in New Zealand who thinks he can hook up a tour there. So we'll have to look into that.
Yeah, for sure. Last time I was there was 2017. One of the best times of my life. Just what a beautiful
Right.
place.
Yeah, it's a great place to tour. The people
I've
that
never
are
been,
fans
so-
there, everything's good. We got some fans here that come into Angola, and
Whoop,
some
whoop.
people
Let's go.
coming. Yep, seeing talking about excited to see you guys in head there, Jared. A lot of love in the comments, you guys. I'm
hope
sure you're
so.
better readers, so get in there. Get in
I
there.
know, I'm trying to
You're
scroll
better
through.
readers.
I almost went to start driving for UPS, so I'm glad someone's still excited.
Yo, someone actually said to bring a heated coat, and that is the best idea I think I've ever heard in my life. I'm gonna start searching up one right now.
There
you go.
here we go. Caught Head P and Nonpoint together in Australia back in Luke 2019. Such
There we go.
an
Oh
epic
yeah, dude. Can you imagine it was that long ago? Jesus,
pre-pandemic.
lying, dude.
Pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Time just be.
Well, thanks for everyone
yeah.
for joining us in the chat. Love all the questions and shout outs from everywhere you're at. That's cool.
Yep, we got people
Hi,
from
Steven.
Toronto
all over.
here. Yeah.
Jersey,
Yeah.
I see you. What up, Jersey?
Yep. Somebody's going, Joey. We got
Yo.
yeah, why aren't you guys doing any New York shows? We just came through New York with our last run. So we got to let the market kind of reset a little bit, guys. But
Yeah.
we're definitely coming back through. 7 Deaths Nonpoint. We just did 7 Deaths Nonpoint, so it's probably not gonna happen again for a little bit, guys.
Dude, that was an amazing tour. Yeah.
That was
That's
fun.
all sick.
Yeah.
Lots of fun.
That's all sick.
Yeah, come to Wichita. Wichita's coming. We're already talking about the new year, so we'll be coming through again, guys, very soon. Nonpoint and Head, two of my all-time favorites. Thank you, Lee. No
That's
stopping.
awesome.
Yes, it's all great. Got some sumo love, lots of sumo
Yeah.
love. Elias,
That's
can you
awesome.
bring sumo with you guys? That's why we're on the live stream, Tim. Because we're bringing sumo
'Cause we're
along
doing
with
it.
us on this one, buddy. Got to come to the show. All right, here we go.
But you know,
Thanks,
just
Steve.
how
Yeah,
like
Toronto-
I'm sorry, just how the guys like going, hey, 7 Deaths and Nonpoint. You're like, yeah, we just did that, bro. People are always doing that, right? They're like, hey, come to fucking New York City. Yeah, we were just there, bro. Where
Bro,
were you?
I was just thinking about that, like where he was like, yeah, we just did that with 7 Deaths. I'm like, yeah, we just played here on Sunday and we live here, so
Sunday.
you gotta let us reset for a little bit, bro.
We got some love for us, Psycho City, baby. Ernest Tillinghast. He sounds very Canadian.
Yeah, the Toronto show is going to be great, guys. We need the hometown support. Everyone from the sumo camp come and show these guys a good time in Toronto. It'll be a good time.
I'm excited
Thanks
to see you guys
for shouting out
in Canada.
Yeah, we're going to be playing Lee's Palace, one of my favorite spots, as seen in Scott Pilgrim movie, which has a lot of Canadian references.
Me and Sky are actually we've choreographed a fight scene that we're going to be doing on stage that day. So if you want to see the fight scene, you got to come to the show.
That's awesome.
We're doing the Chappelle thing. We're sticking your phone in a bag. You gotta. The only way we do the fight scene. We give it right back after the fight scene, so you can record the rest of the show. But fight scene, phones in the bag.
That's awesome.
What do you
think
shows
in Montreal is a great venue too?
Yo, what do you think shows would be like if we actually took everyone's phones? Like, yo, you can't film this.
I'll be honest with you. I just went to go see Chappelle. Jake, you guys probably all know Jake. Jake's been on a bunch of tours. We've all seen Jake. Jake does security for Chappelle and invited Rashid and myself to go see him in his last show in Chicago. And all the phones, everybody, an entire arena full of people, they bagged everybody's phone out. Like I literally, even backstage when we were bouncing from VIP section to VIP section before we like finally got in the room with Dave and was like, hey, what's up? We still had to have our phones in a bag. And then right before you leave, a guy, one of the security guys has a magnet thing and pops it out so you can take your phone out.
That's lit.
That's insane.
Okay, but let me tell you what
organized.
Yeah, but here's what's crazy. The experience was familiar in a good way and shockingly more memorable.
Gotcha.
Because I thought about it. It's like, how often do I go through old pictures once I've taken them? Well, you take it, you take a look at it real quick, and then it just falls into your photo feed and you don't check it for eons. Like, I have so many deep, memorable moments that probably only happened because I didn't have my phone in my hand. Like, I ran into Common. Common was backstage because, hey, he performed with a couple people. And Rashid was back there with us. None of us were on our phone. Not even Common had his phone. But we eventually just were standing in front of each other. Jake introduced us. He was like, hey, this is my friend Nonpoint, Elias Rashid from Nonpoint. He gave us like a great introduction. One of the best live bands I've ever seen. I put them top 10. Blah, 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 blah. Shout out to Jake. Much love to you. And Common looked over. He was like, oh, really, man? Well, and he sat there. And because he didn't have his phone and we didn't have our phone, we sat there and we had like a real old school human experience and sat there and talked and weren't like distracted by our phones checking, hey man, can I get a picture? It was none of that. And I actually had like one of those really cool moments that I'm just going to remember for the rest of my life. So, you know, would it be cool to not have my phone at every single show? I would be okay with it after that kind of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably be okay with it. I don't pay
You have to
attention
be
to
disciplined
that.
about those damn things, right?
Yeah, it was insane. It was absolutely insane. Like, it was funny because Hannibal Buress was also there, and he did like a little comedy bit before and was mentioning how everybody from Chicago always references everything with an intersection. Oh, where are you from? You from, 34th? And oh yeah, I'm from the same thing, kind of like in New York City. Like everything's like a reference of like, a corner of this and this. It's like, but especially in Chicago, everybody always asks what high school you went to. And after he said that on stage, I'm literally backstage in Chicago with all these Chicago celebrities, and they're all like, "Hey, what high school did you go to? Hey, what high school did you go to?" Hey, what? And I'm like, "Y'all are all in your 40s. Why are you asking what high school you went to?" It's just a culture in Chicago where they just ask what high school you went to just to kind of know how you grew up and what type of personality you could be. And it was just funny to watch happen in real time. It was funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because look what technology has done for the incel.
You ain't even wrong, though, bro. You ain't even wrong.
Ruined
it's crazy, like even try to remember what it was like when you had a moment where you didn't have like any stimulation, where you're just sitting there, you just had to just sit and just be with your own thoughts.
Yeah.
Or the anxiety.
Now you can't do that anymore.
Yeah. No. Or the anxiety of not having the anchor of your phone. Like, it's like, oh shit, where's my phone? It's like that. It turned into the wallet. The wallet part.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, where's my wallet? Where's my wallet? It just ruins the day.
Right.
You're sweating from it. You're like, where's my fucking wallet? Like that happens with your phone now.
Right.
Sure. Totally. They did it with the money, and now they did it with the phone. It's like,
yeah.
Right.
What are you gonna do?
Most addictive
with
thing
every
you have
new
in your
technology, there's going to be like positives and negatives, right? Because I'm sure you remember how it was to tour without the phones, right? And now how much easier it is either to find food or get an Uber or fucking get entertained. Because remember how you used to have to need satellite on the tour bus and all kinds
of
so,
yeah.
I mean, there's a give and take with these.
Yeah, why am I fucking paying for this if I can't even see it? There's a tree right there. The driver doesn't even think about it. Parks me under a tree. Why would he park me under the tree? I want to even watch all day. Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, back in the early days. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. The one comment said that this guy Grizzly 940 has seen Head PE 175 times.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Good Lord.
Oh. I wouldn't have a career without that guy.
That's a lot of times to see a band. That's insane.
Yeah.
I just saw that. I was like, nah, I misread that number.
Jeez, bro.
Wow, got some support.
Cassette and player out by November 17th.
Yeah, we got a cassette player. For everybody asking in the comment sections and wondering, the cassette, Rusha just chimed in for us. Cassette player out by November 17th. That's when they're all physical. They're all gonna go get sent out to you guys.
Dude, are you making cassettes?
Yeah, we went old school, and we have branded Nonpoint cassette players. So you get
that's amazing.
That's lit.
Yeah, so if you guys want to go to nonpoint.com, there's a bundle with a million watts shirt. There's the Heartless EP on cassette, and then the cassette player, so you can listen to it, and the cassette player Bluetooths to a Bluetooth speaker. So you can enjoy it that way as well.
Amazing.
Oh, cool.
That, like, hearing about a cassette just gave me a warm, fuzzy, nostalgic feeling.
Yeah. Long time ago, I saw Eminem do it ages ago when he kind of brought it back just before the pandemic. And I was like, wait a minute. Places are still making tapes. Let me look it up. And I looked it up and I'm like, oh, I got to do that. And then the pandemic hit. And then I was like, nah, I ain't going to do it.
Nah, I ain't going to do nothing. Because that's a lit, though. I remember recording everything on the radio on a cassette, and I would like bump it for like a week, and then I'd have to record over it like the next week. But the DJ was always talking over it, like, like in New York City, like we had Flex, And he's just always talking through his goddamn songs. I'm just like, bro, just shut up and let me record this. And
Yeah,
I'm ranting, but like I just
gotta
brought
hit
up
that
like good
post.
and bad memories.
They're like,
For
yo,
sure.
that's the flex, and this is the new Drake. And then
Oh.
it's like, as soon as he's done, it's like, I am one of those.
Man, I'm just like, bro, I just want to hear the song. I'm trying to record this on my cassette, bro. I'm trying to get this in my Walkman. Like, shut up, bro.
No, I'm trying to make this my voicemail where it's like, hey, this is
Yo.
Speak to me, and it's like,
Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to go online and check it out right away. It's like you heard that song on the radio, you'd be waiting, like your new favorite
Right.
artist is dropping a new single. It's like, how else are you going to hear it? You're either waiting for the video to show up on MTV or you're waiting at the radio to like, when's it coming on? And then you have your finger on the button, ready to record.
Yeah.
Like, and then when they didn't play your song, you got so mad. Like, I'd be so mad. I'd flip out. Like, I hate this station.
why don't the people vote for it?
I haven't had that memory for ages until you guys just brought it up. But I remember that waiting and bam.
Yeah.
Wow.
Or put it out.
You brought up.
I like to give a dedication out to Shirley from an anonymous lover. Shirley, I love you in math class. You know what I'm saying?
I remember you were mentioning Eminem did the cassette thing because I remember specifically my babysitter made us, the new Eminem was coming out and she was like, you got to listen to this on the radio. We got to record it. And she made me like with her transcribe all of the lyrics. And mind you, I was like being babysat. So I was pretty young at this point. And I remember learning a lot of new things. Like, what does impregnated Spice Girl mean? What is he talking about? You know, and got my education that way too. So a lot of firsts doing that on the radio.
Your mother is on the phone right now. Right now.
Good times. Good times. Cassettes. Oh man.
Knowledge.
Do I have a cassette player? I think we actually have one buried somewhere, but
All right. Ken just asked, are those Walkman or boombox? It's more like it's the size of a Walkman, but you can connect it to any existing Bluetooth speaker. So you could turn it into a boombox. There you go.
That's cool. My first truck I ever had a cassette player. That's where I mostly remember playing tapes. Was my first vehicle.
What kind of truck was it?
It was a Dodge Ram, but it used to be a work truck for in Canada. They call it the hydro company for the electric company. So it had one of those round yellow lights on top that you could switch on, and it would be like a caution light. So I had to legally park anywhere, and it was amazing because people would just go around me and just think it was like a work truck. And so I love that truck. I bedazzled the front dash with like rhinestones. I had our Barbie heads dangling from the rear view mirror. It was such a cool truck.
Oh my
God. Good times.
It's like a walkie-talkie in a concert scenario. It's like I tell people, if you have a walkie-talkie on your shoulder, on your hip, and you walk with a purpose, you can get into any backstage area.
Yep.
They won't even look at your passes. Won't even look at your passes, folks. I'm giving you some secret stuff, okay? Don't write this down. Don't tell them I told you this, but you got to walk. Oh, and God forbid, if you got one of the things on your shoulder, oh, forget it. They'll let you deliver a baby, bro. You can do anything. If you got just look angry, be talking into it, and you can just walk past any security dude you want to, bro. They won't even.
Don't give away all the secrets, Lex.
Won't even check you.
We're gonna have so many extra people at shows now with walkie-talkies, and we're just gonna look at Elias like, well,
backstage area is getting awfully full with those guys with walkie-talkies.
Yeah, you get Amazon just blows. Hey, link in the bio. Amazon. I'm an affiliate for Motorola, so if you guys buy, click my link. No, it's not.
Oh, dude.
All right, headpiece guy, Alien Farm, Dublin. Oh. It seems a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Ross,
you know that she's mentioning Dublin, and that was the same day on tour with Alien Ant Farm in Ireland that I met Conor McGregor.
Oh,
yeah. So anyway, but dude, how about like when you were a kid and your cassette you'd pull it out and the tape would be all in the machine, and then you'd have to like do surgery just
because you don't want to break the tape. Yes.
So you like spinning the thing mad slow. You put like your finger in it, you get a nail, and you're like, oh, come on.
trying to keep the wrinkles out of. Okay, you ain't just gonna
get the
pass over
wrinkles
that
out.
Conor McGregor thing and not elaborate.
Yeah.
Okay, you just
Oh
went
no,
right
I'm saying
over.
'cause we were on tour with Alien Ant Farm, and it was during Connor's like the height of his success, and I was a huge fan. So I was like, I went to his gym and just stalked and waited there for hours, and sure enough, he showed up, and I got a pic with him. So
Oh,
that's really the whole
Awesome.
story, yeah.
Was
that's
that the same tour that we were on with you, Jared? With Alien Ant Farm, we opened up
It must be
a show
because
with
we've
you guys.
only
Yeah.
done it that one time, yeah.
Yeah, we were on that tour too, so it was good times back
Oh,
then. But I
wow.
didn't even know that story. That was cool that you got to meet him.
That is wild.
I was pretty amazed that it happened, you know.
Yeah, couldn't have hoped for a better situation, I guess. Showing up and
Right.
waiting there, you know? That's awesome.
Right, it worked out good. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the picture right here. What the fuck?
Yeah, we got some Flint fans excited about the sold out show.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
man, we're ending it off right. 2 sold out shows
Yeah,
in
2 sold out
Flint.
shows.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We just did some shows with Alien Ant Farm. We just did a show with Alien Ant Farm in Chile.
And where?
Oh right, how was Chile? Tell us
It was
about
awesome.
that, Elias. You were just there. That's awesome.
It was awesome. Chile is a great place. Great crowd. But hung out with Terry and you know, Dryden and Mikey and every man. It was so much fun just hanging out and those guys are such cool dudes, man. We had a really good time.
Definitely,
cool.
dude. I am dying to get to South America.
Yeah, that would be such a
Jesus.
cool experience. Never
Yeah.
toured there before. Yeah, have you guys been to Chile before? Or is that your first time, Elias?
No, it was our first time. It was Evanescence, Candlebox, Steel Panther, Alien Ant Farm, us, say somebody else, and then a whole onslaught of Chilean bands underneath us.
Bro, what a stacked lineup.
Yeah, it was crazy.
What a
So cool.
That's so stacked.
It was crazy. It was
Did you
absolutely
cry-
insane.
cry-
It was
did you cry when
totally
that
European
went on?
style like lineup where it was like it just the whole day was just people was screaming and singing. I got to do the soccer chant with them.
Nice.
You know, chee chee chee. It was
Did you cry when Did you cry when Evanescence went on? Because I would have just like started bawling.
I floated off in a ball of bubbles and glee.
It would have been over for me. I would have been
Yeah,
childhood made, bro.
it was pretty. They sounded insane. They sounded and stage presence is just on 1,000 these days. You know, they got the old bass player from Sick Puppies. Just man, it just an amazing show. They sounded so good, flawless, absolutely flawless.
That band has been
That's
incredible
great.
forever.
That's fucking cool. Yeah.
What a cool experience. Yeah, getting out to some of these places, you know? You only get these opportunities sometimes once in a lifetime to go to places like that. That's so fun.
And I learned a lot about Chile that I didn't know. Do you know that Chile is east of New York?
Oh, really?
Wait, what? Really?
I didn't
All
know.
right, there you go. Look at all that. Yeah, that's right, folks.
All the heads turning sideways.
Okay, here we go. I'll
I
give
didn't
you
know
some
that.
here geographically. If you look straight down from New York City, Chile is just east. It's an hour east of New York.
Oh wow! Yeah. It's
So
way out there.
It's actually a Puerto Rico time. So if you look down, it you know where North America would be here, South America is kind of off to the side. It's not as underneath as you would think, you know, because you have Central Mexico and then Central America that goes like this, and then you have the entire South American continent that's then again even further east of that, and then south. So when you look at it and you go straight down the longitude,
Look at this.
latitude, longitude, whatever, which one.
I always get them mixed up too, Elias. Don't worry.
I think this is long and so
It's one of them.
yeah, I didn't even know that. So I was all worried about time, thinking that it was going to be, you know, jet lagged, and it was just I actually gained an hour.
Alejandro says to come to Mexico City.
Bet.
That'd
We'll
be
leave
fun.
right now. We'll go right now.
Yeah, for real.
We
Let's all go.
Let's just hop on a plane right now. We out.
It's longitude, by the way. I just checked my sources. My
Just
sources
check
know.
my sources.
Yeah, Rob Roosh is down in the comments like, hey, I don't want you to look stupid on live. Here you go. Here's
But
some
it is
longitude.
interesting you say that because South America is way. I always picture it more like right underneath North America, but like you're saying, it's like
Yeah.
way over to the east.
And Chile is like 3 hours from Antarctica
Oh wow!
on a plane.
pretty
So
Oh
cool.
really?
yeah. And
Huh.
it was funny because when we landed, you land with the Andes completely surrounding you. So you're inside of a valley when you land in Santiago. So when you come off the plane, you're literally surrounded by mountains that you're like, how did we fly over those to get in here? Because those seem stratospheric, like way
Very
high up.
large.
Yeah, like I feel like we'd have to take the shuttle and then I don't know, parachuted. I don't know. It was high. It was crazy.
That's sick.
Pretty crazy. Yeah.
All
So
right.
cool.
But the food is great there. The food's
I bet.
amazing.
Oh, I bet.
Food's amazing. The beer is similar to Australian beer, where they like to make a more bitter, dry, ice cold kind of beer, as opposed to
Love
hoppy and lagery as it is here in the States.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
like a lager.
yeah.
Love
If you ever seen the Australian ads,
Yes.
beer ads? You ever seen the Australian beer ads?
Mm-mm.
Where they have where
Are they good?
somebody will take a sip of one of their beers and then they do the thing where your face sucks in.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, as they brag about how bitter their beer is, and the more bitter it is, apparently, the more Australians like it. I don't know.
No.
I don't know if that's still a thing. Australia, hit me in the comments here.
Well,
Tell
they
me.
also really like
Australia,
Vegemite,
let us
and I
know.
don't get that. So
I
I
get
did try it.
I don't
You
do
know
the
what,
Vegemite.
Vegemite? I'll tell you how I've been served it, where I was like, okay, I kind of get it.
Okay,
All
how
right.
did you get it?
All right. Vegemite is something that needs to be spread with butter,
Oh,
like
really?
you do with butter and jam.
Okay, yeah.
You know how
I
you
dig
spread
butter
a
and
little
jam,
bit of-
but
Okay, same thing, but the amount of Vegemite that you put is like you're supposed to put like
Oh,
that
really?
much, and then liberally spread that amongst. It's
Mm.
not supposed to be like a teaspoon on your thing, and
Yeah.
because not even Australians eat it like that unless they're like,
okay.
yo,
Whoa.
Vegemite, like I got my Vegemite tattoo, I wear the hat.
Vegemite certified, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I got the certification. They come to my house.
That's cool.
Dang.
So here we go. Let me dip it down into this comment section again here.
Lots of butter.
Lots of butter.
Lots of
That's the
butter.
first thing I saw. Lots of butter.
Everything's better with lots of butter.
There it is. Marcy just hit it. Bit of beer face. That's what they say. Bit of beer.
Bit of beer.
Bit of beer face.
Dude says
Sky,
come to Brazil.
Sky,
We
get
need to
these
get to
3 bands
Brazil,
together
yeah.
and come back to Crew Fest in Brantford next year.
Awesome. Yeah, we played Brantford this year and it was great fun time in Brantford. So yeah, if you guys want to come to Brantford, come on down.
Well, tell us a Brantford story, Sky. I don't know Brantford
So
story.
Brantford is called Telephone City because it was where Alexander Graham Bell apparently came up with the telephone. And I don't
This
That's
is like
pretty much
history.
the
I
only
love
weird
this.
fact I know about
It's like drunk
Brantford.
history.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. But they know how to party. They do. So we had a good time and played with some awesome bands. We were with Live and I Mother Earth, which is a huge Canadian band, and Biff Naked, some Canadian rock royalty. So
Awesome.
it was a fun show. Yeah. So
Sounds
you guys should come down and we'll party it up. It's not too far from us, so you can stay at our place after at the church, and yeah.
I'm down. I've seen the lake videos and pictures, man. That's whew.
Yeah, for
That's
sure. We have
gorgeous.
got some beautiful places here in Canada. It's nice. So yeah, you guys, anytime you're in town, make sure you give me that call. I got some hookups for a nice place to stay and some good showers and some good lakes, and
some
everyone
bitter
at
beer.
our camp loves a good swimming
Bitter
hole.
beer.
So and some good
You
beer.
got
Yeah.
tequila, man.
I'm a camping
you
guy.
got
I had to
tequila,
turn
man.
into a camping guy because I migrated from South Florida to the Michigan area. The cold area that Jared was speaking about earlier. And I had to find somewhere to like get equivalent to like the beach experience that I like grew up with for 30 some odd years. And I found a place called Higgins Lake in Michigan, which is, if you look it up, if in the comments, check out Higgins Lake. Just look at the pictures when you guys get off this live. It is some of the
they have sand there.
Yeah, it's white sand. It looks like the Caribbean, like they dropped the Caribbean right in the middle of Michigan, and it's so high up, it's insane. But it's this like spring lake that you can walk out like 30 or 40 yards, and it's basically knee high up until it just drops. And then so it's super warm for like 20, 30 yards. And then it slowly starts to get cooler. And then it turns 50 degrees because it's like this beautiful, gorgeous, ice cold lake out there. So there's no algae, there's no like craziness. So it's crystal clear water. So it reminds me of South Florida and the Caribbean where I grew up. So I go to camp there. So when I see your pictures and your videos of you and Matt's place and that, how gorgeous that lake is, man, that's basically what Higgins is kind of like.
Cool. Yeah. No, it's definitely, I felt like ever since the pandemic hit, my partner Matt, who's in Sumo Cyco too, he and I will just like drive around the area, and we still to this day, we found like a really cool hiking trail. It's got some waterfalls. It's like literally 15 minutes from our house. We didn't even know it was there. So we're finding new stuff all the time. So place is always sick. It's always beautiful just to go on walks, and you never know what you find around the corner. We're actually, Hamilton, where we live, is actually the waterfall capital of Canada because there's so many waterfalls. So like on a hike, you'll just stumble across this gorgeous waterfall, and you'll just be like, where did that come from? So it's pretty cool spots around here for sure. And we're bringing
I'm in Battle Creek right now. We're the cereal capital. So if you need pebbles, you need some pebbles.
Bro.
I got pebbles. I got corn pops. I got honey bunches of oats galore, bro.
Yo,
you need
fruity pebbles,
honey bunches, bro. Let me know.
Honey bunches. I'll take the honey bunches. I'm a fan.
You got to go through me.
Man, the cereal capital.
You guys got so much more cereal down in the States. Actually, there was just announced all these products that are being discontinued to come to Canada. So American products that we normally have in Canada are now being slashed off the shelves because it's not worth it. They're not making enough money. They're just, the generic brands are just taking over. So everyone's saving their money from the main brand. So they're taking away all of some of our good stuff. So I'll have to stock up while I'm in the States and grab all the goodies.
You have to smuggle it back into Canada.
Hey man,
for sure, yeah.
Yo, we got you. We'll help.
I could ship you that Captain Crunch. You know that Captain.
I got that Captain on deck.
Captain?
Yeah.
Or oops, all berries. Oops, all berries.
Oh no.
Yo, could you imagine like actually smuggling cereal? Like, yo, I got them cornflakes on deck.
Yeah.
They just open up the trailer. It's just like piles of cereal.
Got them Lucky Charms, yo, Lucky Charms. Just walking around like, yo, walk around the venue like, yo, Lucky Charms on deck.
I during the pandemic, I went a little crazy with. I ain't gonna lie, I went a little crazy with cereal, but then I had this crazy hack. I don't know if you were watching my TikTok, but I started combining cereals on like a crazy level. Like I'm talking like 3 or 4 different brands in one bowl. It was insane.
How?
But
How did you even think of that?
Wait. You gotta categorize. Check it out. Follow me here.
Okay. All right.
S'mores cereal mixed with Cinnamon Toast Crunch mixed with Cocoa Pebbles
Okay.
All right. You see where I'm walking? Where you got the
I'm going to
No.
flavor category here.
All right, now
Developing.
wait, watch this. Fruity Pebbles mixed
Okay.
with frosted flake. Now mixed with Fruit Loops.
Okay.
Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops.
Extra fruit.
Wait, you got Lucky Charms. So you get your little,
Oh.
you get your corn with,
See,
corn with your fruit, so it's vegetable and fruit. It's healthy.
bro.
No,
Nice try there, Slice.
Hey, part of
I'm
a
gonna be
I'm
honest.
cereal racist. I think they
Bro.
should keep them separated.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. That just sounds like a heart attack, and I'm good on that.
It's not that I have anything against different cereals. I just think they should stay in their own, you know.
Wow, that's very old thinking, Jared. That's very borderline racist. Borderline racist, Jared. It's borderline. I don't want to call you out on.
I need to open my mind to this.
Bro. I don't think I could ever mix cereal,
just
bro.
think-
I'm just like,
Mixing cereals could cause a tear in the space-time continuum.
yeah,
I don't think they were meant to be mixed, Elias.
yeah. I'm like a cereal purist. Like, just leave them alone, bro. Like, just let them chill.
I'm like the Amish of cereal.
Yeah, all
Mark,
right.
Mark in the comments is suggesting Fruity Pebbles and Tricks together, apparently.
Damn,
Never tried that
Charlotte's straight up saying
fruit with
mixing
a fruit,
cereals
yeah.
is a crime. She probably straight up said it was a crime.
It's a crime.
Oh yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, straight to jail. Mixing cereal, straight to jail.
Straight to jail. Elias Soriano, what cereal would go best with angel farts? Oh, do you guys know what an angel fart is?
No.
No?
Nah.
All right.
Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Explain.
Well, on one fateful night at a B-Dubs, for those who don't know what a B-Dubs is, that's a Buffalo Wild Wings.
Mm.
One fateful night, they left the doors open a little late for us because the bartender behind the bar was a fan of Nonpoint. And he heard that I used to bartend back in the day. And he was like, hey, why don't you come back here and make us all a shot? So at the time, it was like when 3 Olive was blowing up real big and they had all the flavors and everything, right? So I look in the back and I'm just like, I'm from South Florida. I love key lime pie. I saw key lime flavored vodka. I'd never seen that before. So I'm like, let me snap some stuff together. So I mixed key lime vodka, whipped vodka, cake vodka, those three, and then Sprite, splash of sour, shook it up, and it tasted like a key lime pie cupcake.
Right. That's right up my alley.
Right. Okay. So
Gotta make me one of those, Elias.
Here's the thing. I made like 12 of them for the first round and served them all up. The bartender took the shot and literally handed me a piece of chalk and was like, name it right now. And I put it up on the chalkboard and I was like, angel farts. Why is the angel fart? I was like, because it's like an angel farting in your mouth.
How strong was that drink though?
It's a creeper because it's straight vodka, basically.
Yeah.
So
the moment you said more than one vodka, I was like, okay, he was trying to murder someone. Like, what was he doing out here?
Hey,
who put him behind a bar, bro?
You experiment. I just wanted to do one shot and be done with it. That's why.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
People will order that just so they can say the name.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh, I would.
I used to fuck with people on Shiprocked because I order what's called a Miami Vice, which is rum runner, pina colada, and then blue Ciroc on top. So it looks like red, white, and blue. And it looks like the French flag if you just turned it sideways, right? So I was on Shiprocked on the main deck just ordering. I would always have one in my hand and people would walk up to me and go, hey, man, what's that drink you're drinking, man? It looks delicious. And I would go, oh, it's a French asshole. You just go right there to that bartender over there and he makes them the best. Keep going to that bartender. So I would constantly send people to that same bartender asking for that drink. And they'd go, yeah, can I get a French asshole? And he go, what's that? And he's like, well, rum runner, pina colada, blue Ciroc. He's like, oh no, that's a Miami Vice. And I'd wait and I'd be looking.
Right.
And then they would turn around to look at me and I'd be like, gotcha.
Got it.
So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
you rename drinks and then send people to the bar to order them. It's the best.
Damn. Yeah, we got to make a drink for the tour or something, Elias. You got to make us something delicious for the Million Watts tour.
Nah, I don't trust him now.
Yeah.
Not after that last drink. Nah,
It'll be a
I ain't
collab.
having it.
We could collab. I'll
Yeah,
let you
come with some ideas.
There you go.
I'm
We're gonna pick one. We're actually that actually sounds like a lot of fun. I'm gonna see if the clubs will get involved and we could be like, hey, let your bartenders know, make this shot. That way the fans can come and get the Million Watts tour shot. That would be fun.
Yeah,
that'd be sick.
Why not? It's a great idea, right?
That would
I love it.
Okay, to all the people here on the live, I need recipes.
Yeah, suggestions and name suggestions too.
Exactly. Let's get the shot recipes in a comment. I'm gonna actually make a feed that we can all add to on the Nonpoint page. So no cereal.
No cereal.
I'm not gonna put cereal in it. Okay.
That's soggy.
And no tequila. We're not trying to kill anybody. Okay.
Oh, what do you mean?
Are you sure you're not trying to? Shouldn't just make Angel Fart the official,
Well, I feel like we're missing an
Nonpoint.
opportunity with the whole Million Watts shots. So
Bro, how you gonna say 1,000,000 watts and then be like no tequila? So I'm like, come on, I'm hurt right now.
It'll be like a little mini Long Island iced tea. It'll be like 7 bottles that we turn meant to make one shot.
Did you just say the 1,000,000-watt shot?
Yeah.
That's genius, though.
There you go. 1,000,000-watt shot. We'll be taking recipes for the 1,000,000-watt shot in the comment section. Make sure you.
I'm actually just gonna write some of these down and just take all these random shots on the tour.
Hey, the winner gets a free VIP. Winner gets a free VIP to all the VIPs. Would you guys give up one VIP to the winner?
Definitely.
For sure, yeah.
All right, so that's whatever city you're in. You're gonna get a free VIP, 4 free VIPs. That's pretty dope. All right.
Yeah.
In vodka with the cherry, call it Red Frog. I like that.
There you go. You get the full sound check. You can watch all of us sound check. How's that? There we go. We can do that. All right.
Oh yeah. The guy's mentioning orange creamsicle and moonshine. I remember that one time that moonshine came out, Elias, on the last run. That was.
I'm not allowed to drink moonshine anymore because of that. That's bad.
Good times though, man.
Cucumber jalapeno tequila. Yo, that exists?
What?
That sounds delicious.
That does sound, yeah. I've had jalapeno tequila and cucumber tequila, but never together. So that's a good combo.
Yeah.
I like spicy. I'm a spicy kind of guy.
Yeah, I like spice.
Someone
said, "What about a headshot?"
dude goes, Everclear.
Yeah, right.
That's the recipe.
Everclear.
He's like, nah, bro. We're just going right for the gut.
That's awesome. I love the idea.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we're I guess we're wrapping up here soon, right?
Right on.
It's for the hour. So I'm gonna take some questions here from everybody. So real quick, we're gonna do some rapid fire. If you got a question, okay, here we go.
Hit it up in the comments.
Jaeger and Monster. No, bro, who are you? What?
Nah, who?
College? Come on, bro. Come on. Come on, man.
The moment I saw Monster, I'm like, nah, bro, we ain't
not with Jaeger. You're trying to kill us. You're trying to. All right, here we go. We got some.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for coming out to the live.
Any footage from Chile? Yeah, I got a little bit of footage. We put it up on Instagram, but I'll drop some more footage on Facebook for y'all's. Why No Florida shows? We just, like I said, we just tapped that market a little bit last run, so we got to spread things out a little bit, guys.
Elias is so nice when he answers. Everyone's like, why no Florida? He's like, oh, because of yada yada yada. Usually when people ask me, it's like, why no Florida? I'm like, no. Now because you asked, I'm not going.
Oh, yeah, I can't. My mom raised me different.
Nah, bro. I like fuck with, I like fuck with
My
Chris
mom's
Paul.
probably watching this live and she'll spank me. So shout out to my mom. Sorry, mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Hennessy.
All the places we'd love to go for sure. So I feel bad when people are like, come here, come there. I'm like, yeah, we'd love to go all those places, but you just got to check the tour dates.
Right.
come when
And
you
the worst is when they're like, come here, and you're like, I was just there on the last tour.
Well, here, check it
Yeah.
out, just so they know what the
Last
deal
week.
is. We are coming. These are the remaining shows that have tickets to it. Webster, low tickets. Wally's, starting to get to low tickets. Montreal, we're at Fofones. Is that how you
Buffoons.
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 Electriques. It's all
Yes.
French, so it's hard.
There you go. On the 5th in Montreal. On the 6th in Toronto at Lee's Palace. We're at Green Bay for Extreme Razor Bash, guys, at Epic Event Center on the 8th. Belvedere, we're doing the Apollo Theater. We're doing a special show, especially for the people that were affected with what went down in the Apollo. We're going to do a special moment of silence. We're also going to talk to everybody, about everything that happened to make sure that everybody feels good and definitely show some respect to those people that went through what they went through. We're again in Chicago at Nonpoint home base. We're at the Bottom Lounge. People have been asking us to come to the Bottom Lounge, so make sure you get your tickets to that guy. And then Louisville, Kentucky at Mercury Ballroom, and Angola, Indiana at the Eclectic Room. Both of those venues, it's our first time there. So if you've been asking, now's the time to go, especially with all of these guys coming along with us. So make sure you come. And then Machine Shop, 2 sold out shows, so you might have to go to FanDuel or ticket link or Wizard or whatever to try to
Or
tickets, because
or just come with a walkie-talkie and you might get in, just like you said.
Hey, run into the
Not there, it won't work.
You need to walkie-talkies. Just hit the link you need into the Flint. Just click my walkie-talkie link below. And get into the Flint show. But if you see Kevin, it wasn't me that gave you the idea. If you talk to Kevin, the guy with the tattoos, it wasn't me. But much love, guys. Thanks for I'm gonna give everybody a little opportunity, talk about your socials, give everybody a little bit of news of everything is upcoming. Jared, I know you have a new single out. Give us the news, baby.
All right, thank you, Elias. And one more time, it's an honor for Head PE to be on tour with all 3 of you guys, and I want to thank Nonpoint for taking us out. Yeah, we have another single coming out. Go to srh.com. There's some pre-orders there, and what do you call it? Pre-order the single, which is called Waiting by Head PE. But thanks a lot, you guys. Appreciate you guys having me on.
Much love.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Jared. Thanks.
Guys, give me some love.
Yeah, thank you guys. We're so excited to be on the tour. Everyone get their tickets, get their VIPs for all the bands. We have our VIP at sumocyco.com. We're bringing our dog for the first time. So we're so excited to have her on tour. She's a hairless dog, so she's going to be in all the outfits. I'm getting her outfits. And if any psychos out there, we have a big Christmas launch, Black Friday, right before we leave. We got the 2024 calendar. I know everyone looks forward to that every year. Some exclusive items on sumocyco.com, and everything's, if you guys are new to the band, check out Sumo Cyco, SUMOCYCO. We're on everywhere. Peace, guys. Thanks for having us on the tour, guys. We're so excited to tour with all of you. Thanks, Nonpoint, for having us. We're stoked. Woo! Million watts, baby.
Thank you. Joey, tell me everything VRSTY right now.
I'm first off real stoked to be on this tour. So thank you, Elias, for having us. We loved you guys the first time, and we know we're gonna have like a bunch of fun this time. We got a record coming out on Friday called Levitate. You can pick that up at VRSTY.NYC. That's VRSTY.NYC. No vowels because it's like a New York thing. You could also find all the information, the tickets to the tour there. So stop by, get the record, pick up some tickets. If it sells out, it's your fault, bro. It's your fault now. You missed out.
There you go. There you go. All right, we'll do this again, I'm sure soon, and maybe we'll do this again when we're all actually shoulder to shoulder. Maybe on one of the shows, maybe even one of the sold out shows right in the beginning, so that way we can show people what they're going to be missing if they don't get their tickets now. Go to nonpoint.com or any of our .coms. I'm sure ticket links are somewhere, but if you want to go real quick, nonpoint.com has all that, including our order. The tape is available. The tape player is available. There is a bundle that goes along with a 1,000,000 watts t-shirt. So much holiday stuff is going up. We got an ornament, just tons of stuff. So keep up on us, nonpoint.com. Keep up on all the socials, and we will see you guys at the show.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Much love, y'all.
Love you.